Hey, Latavius, how much do you and just sort of feed off of each other, especially when you're kind of rolling like you were yesterday?
I think a lot. I think obviously, being the two backs in the running back room, we take the responsibility to allow the offense, possibly to, jump start through us or to, make a play to get us going. I think we both know how important that is. And so we definitely feed off each other energy, feed off each other, play making and constantly communicating, off the sideline, on and off the field. So it's helped a lot, definitely, us to, communicating and just being, just trying to compete. He's trying to make plays. I'm trying to make plays. I think that's what it's all about.
Next question's from Amos Morrell.
Yeah, when you look back on yesterday's game and you take a look at the film, what led to that success that you guys were both able to have in the running game?
I really think the vision was there, and I thought we were real patient. Knowing how their front plays and their backer plays, they weren't a real downhill, penetrating defense. So we knew we just had to be a little more patient with the hole, and when we saw it, just hit it. So I think that helped a lot, and I think we knew that going into it, and I think we stuck with that.
Next one's from Rod Walker.
How much does it help you all when Drew's really connecting, like, when he's able to connect downfield like that? How much does that open things up for you and Alvin?
It opened things up a lot. I mean, obviously, when we're able to throw the ball down the field, we're able to keep the defense on their toes. And so, that's when we can hand the ball off. And then when we run the ball efficiently, again, the sky's the limit for what we can do on offense.
Next one's from Amos Morrell.
Yeah, Drew said yesterday that, yesterday's offensive performance was the closest to where he knows y'all can be. Do you guys kind of get that feeling now that you're getting closer to where, you expect this offense to be?
Yeah, I think that was just a good showing. And now it's about being consistent and putting, a series of those games back to back to back. So to say we were happy with, the outcome, obviously winning first. I think we did some good things on both sides, in all phases of the game. But I think coming off the field, we knew we could be better, and we knew we're going to have to be better to go where we want to go. But, anytime you get a win, that's the reason why you play the game. So, but it's definitely something to build off of in all three phases. And I know offensively it felt good to put that many points on the board and move the ball down the field how we were.
Next one's from Rod Walker.
Hey, when you're watching the film, like after a game like yesterday, is it really noticeable, like the offensive line play for you all? Like what stood out about them yesterday?
Yeah, they were moving guys. They were putting hats on guys. Again, their defensive front was a little bit different, but they were moving guys. They were giving us, opportunities. And, I've always been taught when you can get the running back to the line of scrimmage, at least clean, or to the linebackers, they've done their job and the rest is up to you. And I think we had a lot of those opportunities yesterday.
Latavius, I didn't get to ask you this yesterday, but were you one of the ones who had to stay up pretty late Sunday night, the night before with all the COVID testing? Like, I know Alvin said he stayed up till 3 a.m, I think. Were you one of the ones that had to do that?
I didn't. I went right back to sleep, thankfully. But
okay.
I mean, when I heard the banging, I definitely thought something was wrong. Bo had a sad look on his face, but yeah, man, we got the testing out the way. I was obviously hoping for the best once I got tested, that I wouldn't hear back nothing, and I didn't. And fortunately, the game was still on, and we went out there and did what we had to do. But yeah, this season, it's been a little different. It's gonna be different going forward, and I think the teams that embrace that, understand that, I I think they'll be just fine, and I think we handled it well last night.
So what time do you typically go to sleep on a night before a noon game, and what time did you go to sleep this time? I'm just trying to compare.
So I think I was in bed probably by 10. I try to get to bed. I'm an early bird, and I get, like, we just talked about, I go to sleep.
Yeah.
I try to get in bed early, and but I'm up early. So I think I was out by 10, and then heard the banging on my door around like 12:40, close to 1. Bo had said he called, but again, I was deep sleep. So, but again, luckily I had fell right back asleep. Then woke up around maybe like 7:38, something like that, and then good to go. So it didn't really affect me. I know, again, some of those other guys couldn't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
So fortunate for that.
Yeah.
Next one's from Amos Morale.
Yeah, you kind of touched on you guys wanting to find more consistency. I guess is that the next phase in the development of the season for y'all is getting more consistent, or what are y'all working to improve on this week?
Yeah, I mean, again, just improving on, there's things we could clean up from yesterday. So I think just still, learning, growing, correcting those mistakes, and then building off of the success that we had. And I think that's how you put, some runs together, and that's what we want to do. We want to, we go in there to win every time. So hopefully we can stack some wins that, as we, head into this next quarter of the season, or at least I know go 3-2 before this bye week. That's important. So this next one is important, and that's what we just want to do. Build off of, this win, build off of the things we did well, and obviously make the corrections.
Next one's from Catherine Terrell.
Hey, just going back to a few questions ago about being woken up. Do you think anything this season could surprise you at this point? I mean, it's been so crazy. Like, for example, right now, the Patriots are headed to the airport. It's just like one thing after another. I mean, could you even be surprised with the weirdness that might come up in the next few months?
I mean, you can be surprised, but again, I think just as quick as you're surprised, you gotta embrace it, because that's just what, really, that's what everybody signed up for this year. We wanted to have a season. We just wanted to go about it the right way, safely, and we wanted to go about it the right way to be able to play and make sure we're doing all the things to be safe. So, there's no complaining. I know that we still got a game to go out there and play, and so we'll handle the different scenarios with testing and protocols. Knowing that all those things are to hopefully keep everybody safe. So, and when the game comes, it's just about winning, and we're just trying to focus on that.
Last question's from Rod Walker.
Yeah, Latavius, I'm asking this for my coworkers, but y'all held the ball for like 36 minutes yesterday. How important is that just to be able to possess the ball like that? And what's it sort of like when you're going on those long, extended drives like that?
Yeah, I think, obviously when we can keep the defense off the field and keep the ball out of a pretty good quarterback hands, that's important. And then if we controlling the time of possession, obviously we're marching that ball down the field, most likely. So I think all those things are positives. Again, things to build on. When we do have the ball and we're marching down the field, making sure we finish with points, touchdowns preferably, taking care of the ball. So, the time of possession, if we're using it the right way, it's a big positive. And so I think that's, again, another thing we would like to build on going forward.